T.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things going on. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're here at KMET 1490 AM. Wherever you're streaming, we appreciate you. Let us know. We have the comments back. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on LinkedIn. We're trying to Instagram, but Instagram has a different setting. And sometimes I talk about things, and sometimes I say, hey, by the way, you should do it. And a lot of people are doing it because I said it way when you should do it, but they call it podcasting. And I say, don't do podcasting. Do something on radio or TV and then make it go big because you can actually do that. We've done it. And we were reviewing some things. And I said, well, should we? Because it's kind of like, look, it's pricey. It is. I'm not going to lie. I may even say how to do it. I may say what is out there. And I may say what you could do. And if you just YouTube it, you'll see that other people are doing it as well. But no one knows how to make it go on. And somebody was going to actually put us out there. There's the Webby Awards, there's the Stream Awards, there's the all Broadcast Communication Awards and all that. You got to pay to be on those. Did you know that, Jess?
I did not know that or any of that.
Yeah. You have to pay in order to actually be nominated. So you got to submit yourself or submit the show. You got to pay, and there you go. It's like $100 some, and you're like, can someone nominate? When did that happen? Right? You didn't know that, Jess?
No, I did not. I did not know that at all.
Yeah, it's a thing. So you got to be, did you know that? No one know that? Yeah. So you got to have like a sponsor pay for you, and then you kind of could figure it out. But yeah. So I don't know, but there you go. So that's the answer. Anyway, I use StreamYard. I used it for our other show, which is basically you probably could see it over there at La Femme. La Femme is happening right now, and La Femme is big. Okay, really big. So it's happening actually today, tomorrow, and then the next couple of days after that. And then the award show. I don't know what the like. If sometimes I tell people what to use. Sometimes people say, "Don't put it out there," and I say, "Well, again, people know, they know." And honestly, I found out from other people on YouTube and on Facebook. I think I found out from someone on Facebook, and I said, "Ooh, it works," but no one knows how to make it go on TV, and that's a whole other thing. But you basically record it and then you put it up, or you could stream it live. You just have to have the settings on or record it ahead of time and then just send it out there, which again, it's all data. It's all data. So if you have data, you're good to go. If you don't have data, then yikes. But at least you don't need satellite. Satellite is something that a lot of people, like even me, used to say, oh, you need satellite. You don't need satellite anymore, which is very expensive. Like the awards run on satellite. They don't run on internet, although I have a theory on that. So there you go. So that's the answer. Anyway, Hollywood Live today. We haven't done video in a while, and the reason we haven't done video is because it's expensive. It really is. Jess over there, he's in the with all the what's behind you, Jess. But there's a lot of things going on at KMET 1490 AM, ABC News Radio. We got a lot happening, and some of them are probably going to use what I'm saying, and then they'll say yeah, and then some will say no, but because it's expensive. They actually went up in price. I used to recommend it to some, and it was like $30, and then they went up because I think they got bought out. And I go, why would you go up when? And so a lot of people are mad at StreamYard, which is a weird name when you think about it. They have a duck there as well, which reminds me of Yellow Duck, which actually you can go on Instagram. Did you know, Jess, that if you have a certain account, you could actually go live on Instagram? They're taking away IGTV, but they're going live, but you have to enter a code, and there you go. But Yellow Duck is a way around it, but sometimes Instagram says that's not us, and it's not. It's kind of like a workaround. You get a key code, you put it in, there you go. And people are like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're on the radio, but we're on everywhere, actually. So there you go. So that's the answer. So yes, what's going on in the world?
Well, first, if I would have had some heads up, I would have prettified myself. I'm in shaggy mode right now, trying to get my beard out for Christmas.
That's good. So you're preparing.
I'm going to try and dye it white and be Santa Claus.
So you're preparing. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Don't dye it white. You're good as you go.
I know. I'm young Santa.
You're young everything. Okay. Look, there's a lot of things in Hollywood. There's things that I say, ooh, you got to watch. Again, La Femme is out. A lot of films. They have an all access pass. Get that. Just go to lafemme.org. It's a nonprofit, so support the filmmakers. They're all in from other like areas all around the world, really, and some are actually just tuning in virtually, which you can actually get a virtual ticket and watch the shows or watch a show and support the filmmaker that you like. And we've had some really good, like, because we've had people post and share, and I post on Instagram. I really got to clean up Instagram. Instagram is all over the place. Like I was a person who would tell people you need to do that, and that. You got to make it look good. Now I just see kind of women doing it, and us as guys are like, whatever. And and so when you like reach out to someone, they go, "Who are you? What do you do?" You go, "Oh, we have a show." There you go. That's the answer. Do you ever have someone say to you, "Hey Jess, I've seen the show," or "Oh Jess, what is it that you do?" Because we talk about entertainment on Hollywood Live today, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah. So let's talk entertainment. What's out in movies right now? Because there's really nothing. Oh wait, Venom is out this week, right?
Yes, Venom is actually released today. And I
Okay.
actually have some funny news. When was the last time a VHS movie was released?
The last time of
Like a
ooh,
video cassette.
that's a good question. I don't know.
So apparently VHS officially died in around to what, 2007, 2008. There is a movie coming out that is going to come out on VHS. So I'm assuming over 16 years it's been since a new film has been released on VHS.
Okay, it's funny that you say that. I literally saw on YouTube came up, it was the weirdest thing about CDs. And then it came up about floppies. And I said, Ma, do you remember floppies? And then they have the big floppy, right? Like, I forget, like they had the 3.5, the little ones. Then they had the big one. And I'm like, what? And the guy was like, you have no idea that airports, which makes sense why they're all like going everywhere. Why? Because they would download the information on a floppy. And people were like, I forgot about floppy. And floppy wasn't a lot of storage. Then I saw something on CDs. They said CDs are going to next level. I said no one has a CD at all, like or a player anymore. Oh, and then I did something that was very like kind of like what you're saying, VHS. My mom recently, literally, Dodgers are going to the World Series. You know that, right?
No, I did not know that.
I know no one knows. No one. I know people know, but no one knows. Seriously, some are like, wait, what? And we lost a legend. But anyway, well, let's go to the news that you're saying, and then we'll get to the news of what I'm saying. Because seriously, people are like, I have to pay for it. My mother was like, the MLB app, I want it, and I said, Ma, the last time you've seen. And then I felt bad because I'm like, of course, support Dodgers are obvious, like, because they're going against the Yankees, which is really big. But they've been in the World Series more than once. And my mother has not been that person to say, I need the app. I need to pay for it. And I was like, why do you want to pay for it? You want to spend money, don't you? And so, but you can get it for free. But go back to the VHS thing.
So yeah, the new film Alien Romulus is going to be released on VHS. Also, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever kind of format they have now. I can't, to be honest, I really don't know. But
USB. I think that's a thing, but I don't
I,
know why people fight it. USB is a thing.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, no, someone actually gave it to me because they're actually large enough now. You got to pay for them, which is kind of expensive. But when they get that, like, wow. Because someone gave me a little card, okay, and it had a little slip out part, but it was really a USB. That's what it was. But it had their information on it, and they were a filmmaker. But they had the trailer, they had information, and so I was like, whoa, wow. I said one day that's going to be a thing, maybe. Well, it's not a thing, but you can actually give like a video to, which probably why they don't do it because it's pirated. But if they can make it where it's not like a CD, which you can still pirate, I don't know, Jess. I don't know. But anyway, so why do you think they're doing that on VH? Because who has one? I think I have one, but I don't think it's working.
I think it's mainly just for collectors of horror things and whatnot. I don't even like, even if I was to purchase it, I wouldn't even be able to watch it because I don't have a VCR. So
That
I think
makes
it's
sense.
mainly for like collectors, just like people used to, well, they still collect what was it? Records.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah. They
still
actually
being,
hang them up. They hang
yeah.
them up.
So
Mm.
it's mainly just a collector's item. I mean, if you have a VHS player, you can actually watch it, but I think it's mainly just for nostalgia.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and about that. And that's the problem because like you go, all right. I think though the VHS like do you think people are gonna buy it? I would buy it. I would buy it. People that don't know what's the movie about.
Alien Romulus is I guess, a sequel, and it takes place between the first Alien movie and the second Alien movie.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's an interesting film. I saw it in theater. It was a fun movie. It was I got a chance to watch it with my brother.
Yes, you got it. So that okay, so I'm glad you said that. Now, and remember, and I remember seeing it. They kind of went with like graphics that were old, like right, like in the
Okay, yeah.
80s or maybe late
So
70s, right?
so they kept the whole vibe, with the way the machine and technology looks like. So it doesn't look like it's super advanced. It looks like it's straight from the 80s. So it was kind of interesting on the way they did stuff. And I believe they did a lot of practical effects as well, and it shows.
Yeah, so I think he's going like I don't know. I kind of want to how much is it?
I don't know. They haven't released the price yet. I'm assuming it shouldn't be more than $20, but we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't big on buying VHS, but I know a lot of people have sold VHS and they're making like right, like there was a Disney one, somebody sold it, or they're selling drugs with the package, and you go, there you go. Have you what they do that? You know they do that, right? Do you know they do that?
That is the first time I've ever heard of that. So that is completely new to me.
They do it. They do it. There's a show that my mother watches. It's actually on National Geographic. We love National Geographic. But it's border patrol, cops, like they pull people over and they put like, we've reported we had a show, it was a morning show. And I think you said a couple times like they put them in bananas, they put them in like they put them in stuff you didn't even see it coming. There was like imagine Frito Lay's being with you, right? But what they do is they take out like the little lining on the inside. They put in like a slab, just a slab of like some type of drug, and then they probably glue it together. They put it back. The person takes it, and you wouldn't know. And they take your drugs. But if you get caught, you go to prison. And people are getting like 8, 9, 12, 13, 14 years, maybe 6 or 7 probably minimum. So you go, is it worth it? No. But I have a theory on ones that go like really high, like on all those, because they go, oh, it's an eBay product. Is it? I don't think it is. I think it's drugs. And that's the answer. At some point, it's going to come out, Jess. At some point, it's going to, and sometimes they don't even tell you. They have one where Homeland Security go and they trail after they're found in the shipping. You go, well, shipping, especially international. No, they search those things. They search. They got dogs. They got all kind. Your dog would be a really good dog to actually kind of like figure out, is this a possibility with this person? And then they put a team together and then go find the person, and then boom, there you go. It's National Geographic, really good show. My mother loves it. So there you go. That's the answer. We got Applebee's coming up in a while. That's pretty good. And if you want to comment, let us know. We got the comments up and running, and we can even see your name and your information, which we haven't had in a while. So really excited about that. All right. Well, it's almost that time. So let's. Oh, I have a question, Jess. I have a question. So back to what I was saying. Okay, back to what I was saying. Now, my mother. Okay. She like I don't know. But okay, let's talk about like retro, right? Because it's kind of retro, right? Is that why he's doing it, or does he have a reason why he's doing it, or like is there? Because no one does VHS anymore. But you kind of go. There are people that have a VHS. I don't know if Bill Norby over at Applebee's has VHS. Does he have a VHS? All right. So the question is VHS. Is it where it's at? I don't know. What do you think, Jess?
Obviously, DVD, Blu-ray will have a better picture. Uh, I believe the VHS release is mainly for just fans of that media in general. This way they have, most likely they'll have the first Alien movie, the second Alien movie, and they'll be like, yes, I got the newer Alien movie on VHS.
That
So
actually goes really well, doesn't it?
it does. It
I didn't
does.
think about that. I didn't think about that. That actually works. That works. So all right, that makes sense. So CDs, DVDs. My mother literally said, I want, and she keeps saying it. She keeps saying it. I have Paint Shop Pro. And she really likes, like, I was gonna suggest Canva for her, but she's like, I like Paint Shop Pro. I paid for it, is what she really wanted to say, because she paid for it a long time ago. It's on a DVD. And she goes, well, there's a computer. I go, it's not going to fit the computer. It's like a $300 computer that gets her by, but it's just not enough, right? I don't know if you've seen those like at the store. They're a really good buy when you need something, but you're like, it just doesn't work because, and so I have a question. Are they going to bring back CD players, or is it just a thing of the past, kind of like the VHS? The VHS, the reason no one likes VHS is because it gets wrapped up in the middle, or you have to clean them. Remember, you had to clean the heads? Rewind, please. Do you remember that? Blockbuster's back in a way. I don't know if you've seen that, but Blockbuster has like a store where you can actually buy items, but I don't know if it's going to go next level because in a way, like Redbox is technically out, even though you go, but people have a CD or a DVD player. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, Jess. I was in my car and I'm like, because I had some because I really want to play a CD, but they're out. So it's like, are we holding on to the past or are we letting go of the past? Very because maybe he doesn't have anything special. Because it'd be cool if he had with that VHS something special, right? Like at the end, a little message. You go, Easter egg, right? I think that would be cool. I don't know. I could be wrong anyway. All right, we got Applebee's coming up next here, Hollywood Live today. I don't know. Is it wrong to go back? We want to know what you think. Let us know. Jess, do you think it's wrong to go back or is it right to go back? Let us know in the comments. Is it good or bad, Jess?
I don't know. I'm stuck in the past, so I don't want to move forward.
All right, that makes sense. All right, we'll be back with more right after this.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Your health is the number one priority at Hemet Family Clinic. Dr. Isabella Posignoli, MD, is a board-certified doctor of internal medicine and worked at the Loma Linda Veterans Healthcare Center. Dr. Posignoli is an expert in treating diabetes, high blood pressure, and kidney disease. Log on to HemetFamilyClinic.com today. All insurances are accepted, and same-day appointments with a doctor you can truly trust at Hemet Family Clinic. Log on to HemetFamilyClinic.com. HemetFamilyClinic.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
After the game, after school, after work, Applebee's is where you want to be to enjoy their bold, savory grilled steaks, salmon, or chicken. Applebee's is located where Beaumont meets Banning, just off 6th Street near Highland Springs Avenue. Applebee's started with the same philosophy they follow today. Focus on serving good food to good people in a neighborhood-style setting. Applebee's also offers car side to go when you order online. Applebee's in Beaumont, serving the Pass area. So fresh, so fast, make it Applebee's tonight.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today, and we got Applebee's. I'm not going to lie. I have the app right here. I tell people, go get it. It's right there. It's really good. It's Applebee's, and you just type it in, and there you go. I don't know if you use Safari or Chrome. Some people don't like Chrome, but I sometimes don't like because it takes up a lot of memory. They go, oh my god! So you got to close like what's going on over there?
Good morning, Aaron, Jesse, and all the KMT listeners. Yes, it's happening at Applebee's. We have one of our rare times this year. The Rams did win last Sunday against the Raiders, and of course we advertise on KMT's broadcast of the Rams. And when the Rams win, we double up our KMT discount. You get the 10% day in and day out, but when the Rams win, we double it up to 20%. Now we've already handed out a couple, and you got to come in today because, of course, you got to come watch the Rams play Thursday Night Football against the Vikings. So hopefully we'll be able to continue the double up discount, but the Vikings are pretty good at 5-1, so we'll see. Come on down to Applebee's and watch the game and enjoy a 20% discount off all regularly priced items.
Okay, we're talking about Beaumont because there are other Applebee's, and we're back online everywhere. So how do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street. That's at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway. It's where Beaumont and Banning come together. And yes, very good distinction. It is that discount is only good at my Applebee's here in Beaumont and Banning.
Exactly. Now, everywhere they have a limited time, and it ends at the end of the month. So you still have time. Buy one entree, get one half off, but you have to order online. So again, just get the app. It's right there. I have it right here, ready to go. You just click on, order. You have to enter the code. It's only good Wednesdays and Thursdays. You have to enter the code BOGO24. And what are the entrees that they can get?
They're all listed there on it's an online order only, and I don't have a lot of details because it doesn't even look any different to us as it comes through, but it is only good on Wednesdays and Thursdays, as you mentioned, and all the details are right there online. And you should definitely, today is Thursday, definitely take advantage of it.
Yeah, the Dollar Zombie, that's happening. It's only $1. Again, drive responsibly, be responsible. So that's out. And again, there are things that you can order. You're like, ooh, I don't want anything heavy. You can order something light. You can order something really sweet. You can order something really good. Yes, I know you like things over there. What do you like?
Oh, let's see, which one specific thing, which is that some type of whiskey barbecue bacon burger. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But
that is what it's called, whiskey bacon burger.
There you go. Yes, I love that. Oh, so good.
Yeah, we are serving a lot of those. And Tuesdays is $9.99 Burger Day in October also. We're doing a lot of things in October.
Okay, October is where it's at. All right, well, we're excited for you. We're excited for everything there, and we're excited. Now, I have a question. I'm not going to lie. I have not been watching, okay? And I feel like I hit the snooze button. My mother was the one to tell me that's how bad I am. I used to be a fan because I haven't been watching baseball. I've been so busy with other things, and I hate saying that, but I've really been busy. And then people get sick. My mother's been sick for like a week and a half. Never saw that coming. My sister's been in the hospital. Everybody, thank you for asking. Appreciate you. And so you go, okay, well, what next? But the Dodgers, World Series, Yankees. My mother was like, we need to. Back to what I was saying earlier. So my mother said, ooh, we got to pay for. Or she was literally like, I mean, if she would have said it, I would have totally understood it. Let's go to somewhere where they have it, and there you go, right? So you guys would have it in person, right? But for those that don't go in person, you can get it. I know it's so old. I feel retro for saying this, yes, but technically you can get it using an antenna. I don't know if you guys have that, but HDTV. Do you remember that? Like the antenna you put on, you get 2.1, 3.1, 4.1. So we hooked up the antenna and it's good to go. So we're able to watch now. What do you think?
Absolutely. You can get all the World Series games on Channel 11. That's Fox, free TV. You could use an antenna unless you have basic cable. It'll be there too. And, of course, you can see them all here at Applebee's in Beaumont starting tomorrow. Game 1 is tomorrow. It's in Dodger Stadium, and Game 2 is Saturday. And then we got 3 in New York. It's a classic series. It is the Dodgers versus the Yankees. You're definitely going to want to catch this, and they will be on here at Applebee's.
Yeah, so I think that's important. So, now who do you think is going to win? Because everybody's going to go with favorite, obviously, and then others are going to go with like what's been going on. I don't know if you've been watching. Again, we've been talking football, but But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see like I didn't even know that. I think we talked about very little. I said, you never know, you never know. And now the Dodgers World Series. Who do you think is going to win, the Dodgers or the Yankees?
I'm going Dodgers all the way on this one, of course. I wish I could tie something into it, but we don't advertise the Dodgers. But absolutely, once the Angels are out of the picture, which they were about 3 months ago, it's all Dodgers all the way.
Yeah. Memorabilia is where it's at. I think I want to buy a hat. My mother is like, so we got to get the app. And I said, no, Ma, you can watch it on, I can't mention the channel, but you just get the, and they're playing it. I don't know if they're playing all of them. I said that, why wouldn't they? I mean, seriously. But anyway, so there you go. So that's the answer. Get your antenna ready, get it hooked up, and there you go. I'm not going to lie. It didn't work on the other TV that we have, but maybe it was the TV or the way we connected it, because now it works really good. She's like, oh, I got all these channels for free, and that's the answer. So there you go. We're about that because it's expensive out there. You know how many apps? How many apps do you have? Do you stream everything, or do you actually like? What do you do, Bill?
Oh yeah, I have Dish Network, and then I have about 6 or 7 of the streaming apps. So
and how much is Dish Network right now? Because they've been promoting a lot lately, and I go, but they're kind of going in another direction. I go, wait, what happens to the people that have a Dish? I used to sell Dish, that's why I know. And then actually it was DirecTV, and then I wanted to do Dish Network. Are they still around? They're like, yes, of course. But how much is it like monthly?
It's anywhere from 150. Well, I mean, if you get the best package and all the channel is about 150. To each Joey for a different room is like $7 or $8 more. So, but we've kind of downsized. We're just got it in our big TV because everybody else, everybody in my house is using the different streaming apps. So
that's Dish Network, isn't it? Because Joey's the little Kinga, right? The little Roo. He's so cute.
Yeah, it's Joey. They call it a Joey, and it's a little receiver that is tied to the main. I guess kangaroo. I don't know what they call the main one but we used to have like 6 Joeys, and now we have 2 Joeys. But
yeah, that makes sense because you got to pay monthly for that. Yeah, because some are like cut it, and I'm like, dude, get the antenna. It's very good. Like, and then all those channels have more channels, which a lot of them you don't want to watch. And there's some. My mother has been so bored. She literally was like, I'm going to cancel Diz. I'm going to cancel Hulu, and so it said somewhere you could watch the Dodgers on Hulu. They meant live TV where you have to stream. I'm not about that right now. I'm really not. So, because it's expensive. I did it 1 month for a football game. It was because I love Super Bowl, right? Oh, speaking of Super Bowl, you can win tickets, right? Like to go still, right? Or is it over?
It is, I think. I think there's still something online, but again, that's all online, and there might be some details, but. I think soon that window's gonna close. Yeah,
so get it while you can. Win a trip to Super Bowl, LIX. Spend $10 or more in a single transaction. Earn 10 entry towards a chance to win a trip for 2 to Super Bowl in New Orleans. So you can still win. There you go. Applebee's where it's at. All right, we got so much going on. Hollywood Live today is where it's at. Bill, where do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 Freeway. It is where Beaumont and Banning come together.
All right, we'll be back more right after this. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlensons.com.
Hi, this is Lorraine Hunt Bono. Did you know that Las Vegas Entertainment is coming here to KMET every Thursday at 1 o'clock? You can listen to the Dennis Bono Show from Las Vegas. Dina Martin calls Dennis Bono the singing Johnny Carson of Las Vegas. And I just like to call him my husband. Tune in Thursday right here on KMET.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
Discover the desert's best at Hyatt Palm Springs All-Suite Resort. Nestled on Palm Canyon Drive in the heart of downtown, the Hyatt Palm Springs puts you steps away from premier shopping, dining, nightlife, and local attractions. Immerse yourself in luxury with our spacious suites, each featuring a private balcony offering stunning mountain or city views. Unwind by our refreshing pool, savor delicious cuisine at our adjacent restaurant and bar, or simply relax in your suite. At Hyatt Palm Springs, you're perfectly positioned to explore iconic sites like the Walk of Stars, Village Fest, Indian Canyons, the Marilyn Monroe statue, and the renowned Palm Springs Art Museum. Experience all the desert has to offer. Book your stay today at the Hyatt Palm Springs, your gateway to an unforgettable getaway. For reservations, visit our website.
And use code SUNFUN24. That's SUNFUN24.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things, and oh, by the way, and I kind of alluded to it. I don't know if I said it. Fernando Valenzuela, man. So like, I remember, and not gonna lie, my mother. Again, back to my mother. Everyone's like, why? I mean, when they're not a fan and they're all of a sudden a fan, you go, why are you a fan all of a sudden, right? It's kind of like me. You go, well, you didn't even know they were like, you're right. I didn't follow. I'm not gonna lie. I've been like. Right, because you just don't have time. So yeah, but now I'm the person that goes, will they win? I go, I don't think so. I think Yankees is pretty strong. I could be wrong. I know I'm still that guy now, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I think Yankees is kind of strong this year. But if Dodgers win, wow, right? Dodgers. See, Bill, I'm not gonna lie, he's off, right? He's off. Okay, good. Bill, technically, he's gonna get so mad at me. He loves the Angels. So in past years, I'm like, are you about the, and he's not. You could tell. He's like, Angels. I like the Angels. When the Angels are out, he's out. He's like, whatever. So I think he's just doing it. I think he just wants what? No? Okay, fine. I think he just wants technically people to let go to Applebee's. That's all. What? I think everybody's about that. They're saying they don't mean it. I quizzed my mother. Okay. All right. This is what I said to my mother. I said, do you even know the players? No. And now you're about like, so I don't know. What do you think, Ash?
Yeah, I think yeah. There's only one. I've only been to one baseball game, and it was actually an Angels game. It was quite entertaining.
It's fun in person.
It is.
The tickets are so much. You go, why? Because she was literally like, let's go in person. I said, well, Mom, I've never seen you that way. Now, I'm not gonna lie. She's a fan when she has fun, but I can almost guarantee traffic. She's gonna hate it. She hates traffic. She's been not that person to like you go, but take her. Do you know how much tickets are, Jess?
No, I have not been to an Angels game in roughly 20 years.
I'm not gonna lie, in person is like, but when I go, and I've gone to Angels, I've sat in the booth, I've gone to the Kings game, sat in the booth. I've gone to hockey, sat in the booth. Sometimes there are events. Oh, I've been to a Clippers game. But each and every time I go, I'm not really that person that goes, I know the stats, I know the players. I don't even know who's playing. And usually when you're in the booth, you actually talk to the people and you're happy to be in the booth because you're like, wow, it's awesome. And usually it's on someone else's dime. It's never, I don't have the money for that. I just don't. I've been investing in like a lot of stuff, right? But not So I'm kind of that person where you go, you're such a pretender. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am. If you see me with a cap, I'm a pretender. I don't even know who's like. Now I'm not gonna lie. We went to Dodgers one year, and we promoted them. That's when Vince Scully, I think, like passed away, right? And that was, I think, in 2018 or 2019. I cannot remember. I don't think it was 2020. But anyway, and I got like in like areas where I'm like, because I'm a big fan. Ever since I was a little kid, I used to be behind the scenes at Dodger Stadium, like in the dugout, in the bullpen. I had access, right? It was really cool. So, like, if you ask me the 80s, I know the players. My mother does not know the players. She kind of knows, but she doesn't. Because I said, they've been in the World Series before. Why were you not watching before? Because now you want to pay for it. So this is the thing. If a person suddenly wants to, they're on that fever. But that fever dies out really quick. Because the moment I said you can get it on your antenna, you don't have to pay for it. Meaning like on your TV for free because it's locally available everywhere. Just put it on your antenna. You get it for free. You don't have to pay an app. Because she's like, I want to download the MLB. Yeah, but when are we going to count? She doesn't watch games. She doesn't. Now I get it because you're like, ooh. But then after like everything happens, you go, I got to cancel it. So I don't know. If she wants to cancel Diz and Hulu, and I'm not going to lie, there really hasn't been anything to watch. She's been watching Closer. Do you know Closer, Jess?
No, that sounds strangely familiar though.
Closer, really good show. We actually had, it was a while back. I don't even know if we have that. I don't know. But we had Dennison on the show way back when I had a show called Live with Aaron and Kelly. And that show, we talked to all kinds of people. And you're like, whoa, right? But a lot of people are like, I don't watch it. Now, if you have time, you'll watch it. It's really good. But so she's been watching that. And she found it all of a sudden on an app. So she's been doing that. I can't remember which app. Anyway, Closer, Kira Sedgwick. Did you know Kevin Bacon is married to Kira Sedgwick? Did you know that? I didn't know.
I did know that. I actually did know that.
I did not know that. And I love those people on the show. Okay. Love. There was an episode, season 4, maybe episode 3 or 4, something like that, where one of them, their brother, gets shot and he loses it. He's that guy in what's that one with where the police, what's his name? Ethan Hawke gets cornered. This is that guy. He plays Sanchez, which oddly enough, he'd be one of us, but not really. So in this episode, he loses it. His brother like gets shot, right? And then he goes after everyone. I go, there's a comic there. I guarantee it. So I want to get him and a comic and put it all together because there are a lot of people out there which go, we're about ethnicity, but they do it wrong. It's so boring. I promoted some. I go, they're not doing anything anymore. Paleta, man. Who's going to support that? By the way, can I say entertainment? Okay. Shout out to the people that are doing it in the comic stores. You know that they have to pay a lot of money before you actually, so they're out. And then if you don't buy it, they're out. All right. So there's a couple like going, and it's called All In, I think. It's DC All In. Okay. It's really good. I got one that I would never get, Jess. Okay. I would never get. And then another one and another one. They have really good art. I'm about covers. I really am. So there you go. That's the answer. But go to your store, support, and because there's a Wonder Woman out right now. It's sold out at the store in San Gabriel. There's one that I went to in Oxnard. Well, I went out there because I was doing something else. Because I visited another station, which actually is more a nonprofit than not. We almost got a board from them, Jess, but nobody had I don't have a truck anymore, so I can't get it. If I had a truck, they would have given it to me for free for the station because they're basically not there anymore. But they still have a place, but they're a nonprofit. And they talk about all kinds of things, nonprofit. So really good. Civil and all kinds of things. But they need money. We need money too. So I don't know which one to promote. Anyway, there you go. So Jess, what's out there? Oh, Venom is out.
Yes. Venom is out. It comes out tonight. And I want to see it, but I won't be able to see it until Monday.
All right, let's talk about that. Wait, why Monday?
Basically, my wife works on Saturday, so do I. Sunday, I just like to lounge around, and Monday, after I drop her off at work, I plan to go watch it.
Okay. Wait, she doesn't want to see it?
No, she doesn't really want to see it.
She really? Wow, I thought she was like, all right. Is there something in this one that like? Because I'm not gonna lie, I saw a description. I said, "Is this the last one?" That makes no sense because I thought he was being introduced into the Marvel, right? Or no?
As far as I know, no. I have no idea what they're gonna do. So, I mean, I don't expect much from these movies. I just expect it to be fun. So hopefully it's fun to watch.
That means you know something I don't. Because you said that about something else, and then I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. But I paid for it. Thank God I only paid $5.95 for it. By the way, big shout out to Regal Theaters. No, not Regal Theaters. I always get that one messed up. They have a good special on Tuesdays. Regency, awesome, by the way. Awesome. $5.95. There you go. That's the answer. Matinee. And then if you go like full price right after matinee, it's like $7. And some are doing that. At AMC, if you have a membership, you just give them your membership on a Tuesday, I think. It's $7 unless you see one of those like 3D or special ones, maybe IMAX, then they charge you for that. So it's like $10 or 11. I don't really know. Or 12. I don't really know. But it's a lot of money because then you get a drink, you get like, and not gonna lie, AMC, I don't know if you have an AMC near you, but they're literally way too much. The one that I went to was like the regular price, which is still high. I remember when they were like $3.50. Well, and people are like, dude, $3.50 is out. Yeah, but they sell it for like $6 max. Okay. Now AMC sells it for like almost $9. And you go, do I get anything with that? No, you don't. No. But some of them have where you can refill. But if they don't have a refill thing, not worth it. Not worth it, in my opinion. Now, some of them have, and I'm not going to lie, some of these have really good like memorabilia. So are they going to, Venom. Are they going to have any memorabilia, a tin, something that people go, I want that? Because I'm not going to lie, they're so expensive. I go, and I'm not, Dia Los Muertos was a really good one. They had this thing, it was like a skull at AMC, and I go, and then I go, oh, that's plastic, it's so cheap. But you go, right? Because at some point they're going to sell. Or not. I don't really know. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, you know what? People collect those popcorn buckets. They collect them from the movie theaters. They also collect them from Disneyland, Disney World. So you never know. Some of them are pretty cool, actually. I haven't seen what the ones for Venom are yet because I don't have the money and I don't want the urge to spend more money. So my wife told me
they're pricey.
They are. She saw me looking at a bunch of popcorn buckets. She's like, no, we don't need these. Stop. I was like,
because it gets addicting. I have an Ant-Man ×2 because I was going to sell it. My mother's like, why don't you sell it? I go, I don't know why I hold on to these things. But anyway, so there you go. Right? Because it's actually really, that was one of the last good ones that I go, ooh. I know they have others. I just haven't seen them. But the Ant-Man one, if you see it, you go, dude, it's like the one that you would put on your face. You go, yeah, exactly. That's why it's cool. Anyway, and I put no popcorn in there. It's still in the plastic. Anybody want to buy it? All right. So there you go. I know I'm about that. I need money. Okay. So we got a lot of things going on. I'm looking at the news and I'm going, ooh. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. There's nothing else to watch. I think that's why, like, right? I know we're an entertainment show. I get that. But there's really nothing to watch. La Femme, yay. But when that's over, you go, what else? What else? And I'm not going to lie. I might see Venom at La Femme because it's at Regal LA Live. So if you want to come out, get your ticket for La Femme. Then we can watch Venom together. Because I think it's like, I expect something good from it. I just don't know, like, because for some reason, something like I read something and it felt like that was like, that's it. They're not doing it anymore or something like that. I'm like, I'm not about that. I'm about it going forever. But I don't know. And Tom Hardy is about forever, if you think about it. Tom Hardy has a that's coming out. Did you know that, Jess?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Tom Hardy has a comic coming out, and it's out.
No, I remember you mentioned that. I do have a quick question, though. If a movie gets released in December, does that count as a Christmas movie?
It counts for an Oscar movie. You know why they come out in December and why they're really like depressing? Because they have to come out before the end of the year to be nominated. They put them in at the end because really, when you think about it, it's dry, right? Although there's some movies coming out. And why do you ask that, Jess?
Always with the questions. I saw a movie trailer for a movie that's coming out in December 6th. and I saw it. I was just like, "Oh, that's the perfect holiday movie." And my mom looked at it. She's like, "No, no."
What is it?
It's a movie called Werewolves. Yes, I know.
That looks good. Werewolves
It-
are about the winter. They like the winter, Jess.
well, the premise is interesting because it's about something happens during a supermoon, and millions of people are exposed, and it sets off like a latent gene in everybody, and so they turn to werewolves, whatever. So the very next year, you have the people that are trying to hide from the moon because they don't want to turn. Then you have the people that want to turn and just do havoc. Then you have the people that want to hunt the wolves and do their thing. So it's kind of like the Purge, but with werewolves. So I thought that was an interesting premise.
Do you like the face of the werewolf though?
I actually do. I like the way they're designed. So they look pretty cool.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I like. Okay, I'm a big fan of Underworld, but I don't like the face the way they do it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, well, maybe the first Underworld. The other ones, they seemed a lot more CGI. The first one had a lot more practical effects.
Well, they're back to campy, right? Campy.
Yeah, it's the campy,
Campy.
but I think they did a good job on the way they designed these werewolves.
Okay.
Plus, it has Frank Grillo. I don't know if you know who that is.
Hmm.
No, movie nerds know who he is. And then also, I believe Lou Diamond Phillips is going to show up in there as well. So
Okay, I know him. I know him. He's a werewolf. He's always he has that face that's like it's right. He has like that, right? Come on, he has that face. It's something. You go, it's something. Come on. Now, okay, I have a question. Werewolves, all right? Werewolves, all right? I'm not gonna lie. You would think by having a show called Hollywood Live Today, there it is. There's a logo support. You would say, all right, he knows something about movies. I'm not. Jess is more of that guy. So I say, Jess, I have a question. If you were a werewolf, what kind of werewolf would you be?
you mean like? Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I muted you on my side. I'm so
Wow.
sorry. I'm so sorry. It was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, no, let's go back to that. What kind of werewolf would you be?
Like from a specific movie, like a werewolf from a specific movie set, or what?
See, Jess is one of those werewolves where you go, he's a silent werewolf. Okay. He's vindictive. All right. And werewolves are vindictive by nature. They really are. You see that beard? Jess grows that beard like a werewolf would, right? If you think about it, Jess is a werewolf. Your whole family is a werewolf. I can almost guarantee your mother is a werewolf ma. If they did a movie on you and the family, you would be a werewolf family. You're a pack, you're a hunter, and you run, right? So I think you're a werewolf, and that's the answer. I muted you by accident. I'm so sorry. On radio, he was completely live. On my side, not live. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You see, that's the vindictive werewolf in Jess. Jess is a werewolf. He will eat you and not. I don't know. He'll be like, no, I don't want to put on the pounds. See, he's that guy. He'll just leave you for dead or not. I'd be a vampire.
Yeah, I like the sun, so I would probably be a werewolf.
You'd be a werewolf. I'd be a vampire. You know why I'd be a vampire? Nobody understands vampire.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you're not one of those sparkly vampires from Twilight.
See, wolves do not like vampires. That's the answer. It's just like Underworld. Vampires are all right with wolves, but they use them because they're very strong. Vampires are not strong. That's why they look you in the eye. But if you're stronger than that, they go shoot, right? And that's the answer. Did you know that Eva Longoria paid a lot of money for John Wick? Did you know?
I can come up with a lot of things. What do you mean?
So it's right here. She paid a lot of money for John Wick in order to let it live. I didn't even know that. Eva Longoria, John Wick.
Production company?
Huh?
Her production company or her in general?
That's a good question. That's actually a really good question.
Because I know she's a really big producer and puts a lot of backing in a lot of films.
She is. It disappeared from me. I don't know. New news. Oh, hey, did you know? Speaking of which, everybody's talking about it, or they're not. Right? I know we went very dark, very quick. Werewolves, vampires. Oh, which would you be? A vampire, werewolf? Let us know in the comments. Okay, question. I know I'm going morning show, but here you go. All right, Korea. Did you know? Because we mentioned it on the morning show on ABC News Radio, KMT 1490 AM. We said it. You said it. I said, watch Russia. And then later we said, ooh, Korea. Wait a minute. How come they're meeting together? They said, oh, they're just doing those things that they do. They go, no, 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 no. They're working together. Now, about a year later, they're going, oh, yeah, Korea, Ukraine, Russia. So I have a question, Jess. What do you think is next? Because that's a movie, guaranteed.
Oh, you're talking about North Korea sending troops to Ukraine for Russia or something like that, right? Yes. I almost feel like Red Dawn is going to happen, but we'll see.
Okay, not gonna lie. A lot of people used to make fun of Korea. Come on, let's face it, right? There are a lot of memes about Korea, right? It's not really Korea. We love Korea. I love Korea. It was more Kim Jong-un, right? Which I say, why would you do that? He's so nice. But, and here's a theory, and I'm just putting it out there. You could get mad at me, but it's a theory, and I guarantee it's a movie coming. I think Russia, like they did with Ukraine, will go at Korea at some point. There you go. That's the answer. Even though they're working together, because Russia wants territory. They want stuff, right? Like a person that goes, I want that, I want that, I want that. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm going to leave it there, but I want it. That's Russia right now. They want Ukraine. You go, why do they want Ukraine? I have a theory on that because Ukraine, if you look at what they produce, I think Russia wants a little of that more than, but they're going to leave it just like, right? Because they bombed, they've sat there at like nuclear power plants, which you go, why would you do that? Why would you put your own people in harm's way? So if you forgot about that, that happened, we're in 2024, what was that? Early of 2023, right? So it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. But you go, okay, whatever. So here's a question that I have. Will they do that with Korea at some point? I say yes. And here's why I say that. At some point, countries forget who works with who, right? There's a possibility of like a little island getting taken over by China, right? And you go, oh no. So you go, all right, what happens there? But I go, okay, at some point, Korea says, wait, we're the little guy. Yeah. And Russia, the big guy. And Russia wants to own you. Now, I said this, and I think it's technically, because didn't they do that one where like Nazis won? It was on Amazon. Do you know which that one's called? I'm really trying to find it.
I believe it's called The Man in the High Castle.
That's the one. Thank you. I could not remember, and I want to see it. I kind of got bored, not gonna lie, in between. But so just wait for this, okay? I know you go, that was an alternate universe. Yeah, but it really is a good theory because you go, what if they would have won? If Russia wins the war of Ukraine, you go, what happens next? Now you forget the U.S. backs up Ukraine. So are we in a war with Russia and Korea, not even knowing it? Now, Korea has been sending out missiles and things over like areas in South Korea. I go, oh, South Korea. If you look at the map, Russia's about territory. Russia's about actually swallowing up all the little guys right next to Russia. And that's the answer. There you go. Now, here's a theory, and I could be wrong about this, but if the U.S., Canada, and Mexico actually were together, would they be united as a front? Would it be continent against continent? Because Russia is about continent right now. They're about swallowing up everybody that's little. So that's the answer. I could be wrong, but there you go. Hollywood Life Today. I know it's a movie coming. I know it is. La Femme. It's out. All right, Jess, we're out of time. Make it a good day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. All right, and there you go. We're out. And that's it. We haven't done live in a while. And I almost said not going to do it. Because for some reason, when I post it, just doesn't go. Like, I don't know what happens. It's like Facebook says, no. So I don't know what that is. Facebook, help us out. Because I know you promote people, but you go, pay. Just, can you just put it out there? I know you've done it before. And we made money at it. But we don't make money at it because you don't promote. We literally have one person that said, wow, and that's Jess. Where's the promotion? It's content. Someone at Facebook. I'm going to get on the line with Facebook. I used to just say, no, it'll happen. It doesn't happen. You have to make it happen, or just say, yo, hey. And they go, where about that? Making you look dumb. or make you look stupid. And I go, you sold that. So I have a show coming. I don't know if it's going to get out there because I'm like everything. When I put things out there, for some reason, everything goes south. I don't know why, but it goes south. So that's a question. Is it going to go south? I don't know. But I'm going with the old me, and the old me says it's gonna work. 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 So here we go. I'm going back on live, and here's why. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of people are unaware, and there are people talking about it, but then there are people not talking about it. And they go, interesting. So Korea, Russia, and Ukraine. Is it gonna be a thing? I don't know. Will it be a thing? I don't know. I think, and I could be wrong, Russia, Ukraine, and well, it's just going to be a thing. That's the answer. So Ukraine. When you go, oh, Ukraine's going to be a thing. It is. That's a problem. Russia, Korea, and Ukraine. You go, what do they have in common? I'll tell you what they have in common. Everything and nothing. Okay. It's called We Want to Take Over You, and we're about that. Because now the U.S. has confirmed we're about that. So there you go. So what are you going to do? I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know. But there you go. All right. Now we have a show. It's called Hollywood Live Today. I don't know if it works this way. I don't think it does. I think I bring it up. Kind of knew it. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. Nope. New. Or anyway, okay. Well, whatever. The point is this. Oh, wait, maybe I could do that. No, that doesn't work. All right, whatever. I got to figure it out. The graphics. If anyone knows graphics, I need you. But I don't have money because I've been putting all my mother, my sister, and other things that they go, oh, I thought it was going to happen. I have a book. I have another book. I have another book I'm working on. There's a script. There's a comic. And there's something else. Anyway, everyone is weird right now. So there you go. I don't know why, but there you go. Oh, La Femme is out. Go get that. So here you go. Here's the answer. All right. I don't know if anyone, but I might go live again and just say, here's what's out there or not. I really don't know. So let me know in the comments because I know there's a thing out there. Applebee's, Beaumont, and Banning. All right. I don't know why we don't promote in Banning. Why do we not promote? We need to promote. Okay, we'll I don't know. We'll figure that out or not. I don't really know. But here's the thing. All right. I think everyone needs to be aware. Just be aware. Okay, be aware. Russia. Well, that's the question. Is Russia going all the way, and will they win the war? Or because we're going into winter months, and winter months tend to slow, not, But think of who has a bomb. Everyone has a bomb. That's so you go, all right. But I think that we'll be all right. I really do. But if we're not all right, man, oh man, we're gonna, so there you go. But I think we're fine. So La Femme, yay! Go watch that and have fun. All right, everyone, make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember life is for living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.